My name's Alana. I am an enormous Bernie Sanders supporter. I've been here at Union Square since noon today, talking to people and letting them know their polling locations and letting them know, their voters' rights and how they can really help us make Bernie Sanders our president. So,
why Bernie?
Why Bernie?
Why Bernie?
Bernie Sanders is the only presidential candidate we've had.
Hold on a second. We have the fire engines behind us.
City never stops.
By the way, we are at Union Square, and you could see it's a festive attitude. We have the, I don't know how to call these Krishna groups that are always singing here on a daily basis, I would say.
Yeah, it's been amazing being here today. Bernie is the only presidential candidate that we've had.
A little louder.
The only presidential candidate that we've had in the last 80 years, at least since Roosevelt, who can really change the state of our nation and sort of get us out of this almost oligarchical political regime. And I think he has always been true to his values, he's always been true to his principles, and he's never wavered in his beliefs. And that's really important, especially when you see in politics so often people really go with what the people are interested in, like how Hillary Clinton switched her ideas on gay marriage.
Right. Why a progressive agenda? If you could add this question in. Give us an idea why it's so important at this point in time, especially a country that has been at war since 2001, that goes off and on wars, which means monies that are allocated primarily for the war industry. How important is that to get somebody to push a progressive agenda?
It's so important that we have somebody push a progressive agenda because we, honestly, not the majority, but so much of our tax money, so much of the government's money is going towards war, and it's going towards, supposedly helping other countries, but we're just making the situation worse for them. It's very apparent that Western aid, our idea of Western aid, is not helpful for these countries, and it really does destabilize their political environments, and it really is harmful. And so what we are doing with our tax dollars, I guess Afghanistan and Iraq were obviously big mistakes, and Bernie had voted against both of those. And I think that it's really important to see a president who sees the problems that we have in our country are the problems that we have to address in our country. We have enormous inequalities of wealth, and we have enormous inequality within our communities. And it's really sort of horrifying to imagine if, things continue going the way that they're going.
Where do we go from here as a last question? I mean, today maybe we win, maybe we don't win. But where do you see the campaign going? We're sure that it's going to be close, right?
It's definitely going to be very close. It really does depend on a lot of the provisional ballots, and unfortunately, New York's voter registration laws are so strict where it's...
Or restricted.
Yeah, it's difficult, for people to vote, but that's what it's supposed to be. People want it to be difficult to vote. They don't want you to vote.
Exactly. Especially if you know what you're doing.
Yeah. Well, and they especially don't want you to vote if you're working, which is it's a very difficult thing. But despite, or I guess whatever happens, if Bernie wins, if Hillary wins, if everything goes awful and somehow we end up with Trump as president, I think that this entire movement is really important because the young people has been viewed as like an apathetic group for so long, and we're not apathetic. It's just we're very disenchanted with the political corruption that we've been seeing our entire lives, and it's hard not to be. So it's good because we've gotten involved and we know what we want and we know it's possible. It's just really changing sort of legislation to get more people out there and get everybody's voice heard.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course, thank you.